Well, today I decided to come out to Bunchberry Meadows. I think I'd mentioned in a video earlier that I tried to come here on a weekend day and there was just way too many people here for a nice private walk. I did a video on this place a few years back. It's probably in my hiking playlist. And let's see, it's a nice -4 degrees right now. No wind, so it's quite comfortable. The only thing I'm nervous about is they did say there's a bear in the area, so hopefully it's sleeping. And I know when they say bear in the area, I think that sign's always been here. So I'm not sure if they've had recent sightings or if that's just a cautionary note to make sure you're aware of it. Just a narrow trail here. So I'm kind of stumbling along, and of course I wasn't smart enough to bring my walking sticks with me. So at least if I fall here, I'll be falling in some nice soft snow. So I think this loop I'm taking could be between 4.3 and 6 kilometers. So we'll see how I do. There is evidence that somebody had done cross-country skiing through here, and the trails look pretty good for that. I did see online that somebody complained that people walk in the cross-country ski trails, or paths left behind, but it's a shared path, and there's no restrictions on hiking versus skiing, so that's just going to happen. And you know what? It's a public space. So go complain to somebody who cares. People complain about anything though. And I never complain about anything, so those type of people really get to me. This would have been a better day to be wearing my winter boots. With the snow we had the other day, there hasn't been a lot of traffic through here, but of course, like I said before, I'm beautiful, not brainy, so I did not wear my my winter boots, but I am wearing hiking shoes at least. Either I smell a skunk or there's somebody around here smoking marijuana. Trust me, I don't want to come face to face with that. So all I need to do is run into a hopped up reefer head. I mean the skunk. I was going to go down and check out that car, but I've seen it before. I can't remember what it is now. It's either, I want to say a Plymouth, but don't quote me on that. But if you check out my hiking video of this location, I can't remember what its name, maybe Bunchberry Meadows, but I think I took a few pictures or videoed it there. Have a look if you want. Reach the north border here, and it connects to, or is adjacent to, a equestrian barn here. Pretty quiet out here. Don't see a lot of wildlife. Those things I've seen tracks of, unless it's somebody who brought their dog out here who shouldn't have. But the only animal I've actually seen is a crow or raven yapping at me. But maybe the wildlife is in hiding. There's a new development going up northeast of here, and sounds like they're pile driving in footings for a building or something, so that might be keeping all the animals at bay. Nice and foresty here. Kind of keeps the urban noises at bay when you're kind of into the trees here. Close enough to the city that you can still hear it, but still peaceful none the same. These are not maintained trails in the winter, so a lot of stumbling around to break down the path, but we're getting through it. 3:45, and apparently sunset is about 4:12 today. It's already looking pretty dusky at this point. Winter solstice is coming up, and then the days start getting longer after that. Another trip. Let's take the long way. Three kilometers on the Tamarack Trail. I've already come 2, so that'll get me up to my number. Not very well worn in here though, so that adds to the calorie burn. A little bit thicker forest in here. And I see it's going to be downhill. Hope I didn't bite off more than I could chew. This seems like quite the hike. Especially stumbling around. If anybody was behind me or coming towards me, they'd think I'd had a few Crown and Gingers at the pub and was stumbling my way home. Still on the Tamarack Trail. Met up with the cut line here. So hopefully at some point it starts heading east and then north back to the parking lot. But I got all day, or all evening I guess. Wasn't my intent, but what the heck. Nice day for a peaceful hike in the woods. And the odd bird. Tough to get the perspective, but another straight up hill. Just a short one though. Didn't realize, well, I should have realized that boots and walking stick should have been a priority. Lots of evidence of deer around here. Not that I've seen any, but lots of prints around. Must be getting close to the point where we turn east. Some places the snow is deep, and other places you can just trudge right along, no problem. Better put the phone down so I don't fall. Ah, the turning point. That was 1.33 kilometers, and I felt every step of that. Can't see through the trees very well, but a nice fiery sunset over there. Okay, let's start heading east and then north back to the car. Looks like it's about a minimum of 2.3 kilometers. So I'm down here. So based on this, I believe I want to go off to the left here. because I think that goes that way. That one there, Tucker's Field it says. And I want to make my way back to the parking lot, which I'm not 100% sure where it is. I think it's somewhere here. Oh, way over there. Holy crap. So I gotta go 2 kilometers and then another 1.2 kilometers to the parking lot. Better hustle. I'm gonna be out here in the dark. That's when the boogeyman comes out. There's been a raven kind of following me and making its noise. I don't know if it's warning others that I'm here or if it's letting me know that something's amiss. I haven't seen any bear prints that I would know of anyways, so I think I'm safe that way. We are at dusk now. I think the sun is set below the horizon anyways. If I'd been out earlier, you might have been able to see some sunshine here. But any low cloud cover blocks the sun because it's very low on the horizon. It's not like we live in the Northwest Territories, but the days do get pretty short here. Like sunrise is like, what, 8:45 or 9 o'clock? And then setting at 4:15. Those are short daylight days. Still on the Tamarack Trail. And I'm still going that way. Pretty quiet out here. Looks like I'm breaking new ground out here too. As long as I'm going the right way, I don't care. I'll follow this deer trail. Oh, I forgot about this part of the trail. Another long, steep climb. And I said breaking trail looked easy, or I thought in my head breaking trail looked easier than following somebody else's path. I think I lied. It's going to be a nice Epsom salt bath for me tonight. I think I got more than I bargained for with this. A nice horizon there. I think people with experience of this location knew about that hill, and that's why I'm breaking new trail here, other than me and the, I think it's deer. Kind of looks like it. Haven't seen one yet. Civilization over there, so if something happens, I can always crawl over to their house, eh? I won't need to though. Well, I took a wrong turn somewhere. Ended up getting out to the range road. That's okay. I'll just follow it back to the entrance of the Meadows parking lot. Not the safest to be walking on a road this time of night, but I won't be on it for long. Well, made it back to the driveway. I guess there was a good reason why I was making a new trail there. Pretty dark now. Walking down that road was a little unnerving. It wasn't too busy though, but it's not that wide. And it seems like when you're walking down the road, two vehicles come at the same time to pass you in each direction. I'm telling you though, I'm whooped. I don't know how many kilometers that was. I'll check the map and I'll check Google and see if they align, but that was quite the jaunt. Feel pretty good though. I am huffing and puffing because I walked at a fairly good pace going down the highway to get off of it, or the range road. All's quiet out here. There's still somebody else out here somewhere. I never ran into anybody though. Well, I just checked Google Maps and my timeline says I did 9.6 kilometers. If you can believe it. I feel it. I'm going to go check the map and see how much of that was trail. Oh my goodness. You know what? I think I may have ended up taking this one to the road. That makes me a big dummy. Let me count it up. If I'd followed the right paths, it was about 6.5 kilometers. But Google says I did 9, but I think because I strayed off the trail and had to walk down the road, that added to it. So that's good. Somewhere in between 6.5 and 9 kilometers I did. Well, that's good enough. Maybe I don't have to work at it tomorrow. Anyways, until next time.